We all got busy.
Thank you.
setting
All
up.
right.
We setting up.
Thanks for inviting me for a warm welcome, Manpreet. So, how are we all doing?
Fantastic, great.
All
Woo!
right. Yeah, Friday evening, we're at the right place.
Yeah.
So today I got a really exciting topic. It's very close to my heart, and I think everyone should pay a big importance to that topic. So thanks for giving me the opportunity, and I would love to share with passion with you guys. So investing in myself. All right, let's ask a very general question first. How many of you love investing or would like to invest in something?
Ooh,
Everyone,
yes, everyone.
all, I
Yeah.
think we all
everyone wants to be investor?
Yeah.
Yes.
What comes to when we think to investing?
Money.
Lot of
Risk.
where we can invest. What are the options we have?
Yes.
We can always invest. When we talk in investment, people think
Property.
property. The first one.
First one.
Cryptocurrency, right? Cryptocurrency, talk of the town.
Yeah.
Bitcoin, property, shares.
Yep.
That's what comes into our mind when we think about investing.
Yes.
Look, all of us, we always invest. We always think about investing in new homes, investing in new cars, investing in new jewelry, investing in real estate, investing in Bitcoin, all the different investments. As soon as we think about investments, that's what comes into our head. Okay, let me ask you a very important question. How many of you agree that this piece of life, your body, your mind, and this piece of life is the most valuable asset you all have? How many of you agree?
Yep.
Please raise
That's
your
right.
hands.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, we all believe
agree?
that. Yeah.
That brings me to another question. How many of you think you invest enough in that piece of life?
That's probably a question mark.
That's a question mark. See, that's scary. But we always thinking of investing in the other things when we forget to invest in the most important thing, which is ourselves. So that's why, as I said, this is a very, very important topic, and I love everyone, even people who are watching online and people who are here, to pay really good attention that why we should invest in ourselves. First of all, why we should invest ourselves. So the most important thing is we should invest ourselves because we should always be growing. The growth is a very important part of our life, because growth is happiness. If you're not growing, you're going downwards, you're dying. There is no such thing you can say, I'm okay with life, I can stay here. It doesn't happen, guys. It's either upwards or downwards. For example, what happened to a still water? It starts stinks. You cannot say that once I clean my backyard, that's it. It's gonna stay like that rest of my life. No? Once you clean the backyard, what happened next week?
Weeds.
We have to
Weeds
clean
come
it.
again.
Yeah.
So you have to put in effort all the time. You cannot say that once it's done, that's it. I don't have to put in effort again. So that proves the point that growing is equal to happiness, and we have to be growing at all times and in all aspects of our life. We have to be constantly growing physically, mentally, spiritually, in relationships. We have to be putting in. So that's why this investing in myself comes into it. And I'm a big advocate, and that's what I'm doing for the last 6 months. I'm investing in myself. I'm going to a lot of association, I'm reading books, I'm learning from people who already have fruits on their trees. And I would like to congratulate you guys where you spending that time, Friday evening, and you're here and you're associating and you're thinking to grow. So you guys are investing in yourself, which is awesome. That's very, 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 very important thing to do. And most of the time, people go out and they spend so much money. How many of you got iPhones? Right? Sometimes people go and spend $1,000 and they buy iPhone. And when you ask them, hey, come to this association, you're gonna learn heat. How much it cost you? $50. They were like, no, $50 too much. So we're paying more importance to iPhone. What about I? You're forgetting about I. So I is the most important, and so that's another reason we should always think about investing ourselves in ourselves.
I think we never thought that way before.
Yeah, like this. there's few aspects. I think I would touch on three, which are I think very important aspect when I say we should invest in ourselves. So these three aspects are I think physical, which is health, mental, and spiritual. I think these three aspects we should always be putting a little bit effort every single day to improve ourselves in these three aspects, because that will be our ultimate goal. So look at health. How many of us thinks that that health is really important?
Yep.
Yeah, we agree. Yeah, because what happens is most of the time when we're in the zone, people we chase the money, and what we lose in the process, we lose health. And guess what we do? Then we spend the same money to get what back?
Health.
Health back. So who's the genius here? You know what I mean? So that shows that we have to put in effort consistently to keep this body healthy, so that we can, when we do have money and success, we can enjoy it because we've got a healthy body.
Yeah.
So, and as they say that your body is your temple, so you shouldn't put junk in your temple. I reckon this is the right word. We shouldn't do that. And that brings to another second part, which is mental, which is your mind. How many of us feeding our mind? Not many. We always thinking about how to feed this part. Not many people feed this part.
It actually gets fed by itself, I guess, sometimes. You know, the things come
Exactly.
to our mind.
That is a spot on point.
Yeah.
So if you're not feeding it, someone else is.
Yeah.
And if you're not,
Constant.
and Jim Rohn said that you have to stand guard at the thoughts that are going in your head, because if you don't stand guard, people will feel rubbish, and there is no doubt people will feel rubbish, and you will make some bad decisions, and you will think that they're your decisions, but they're not your decisions, because you don't know what's going in, so the outcome is the same, so you don't know what's coming out either. So that is a very important thing, that you actually have to put in genuine effort to feel something good, because otherwise bad is automatic.
It's coming.
Bad is automatic.
Yeah,
The society will take care of it.
Shut the door.
Society will take care of it. So that is a very, very important thing. Let me share a quick story with you about why we should invest in ourselves. So there was this town. Today I learned this story from a very good friend of mine, Ryan Gomez. So there was this town, and there was a woodcutter in that town, and this guy won every competition in woodcutting. Like he was a champion for like 20-30 years in a row. He was a champion of a town in woodcutting, and then no one ever challenged him, and then he called it off. He's like, "That's it, I'm retired." So he went into the woods to have a retired life, just relax. So he was sitting in his hut one day. Tuck, tuck, knock at his door. He opens the door, and this young guy standing there, and he's like, "I came from the town. I'm the current champion of the town, and I came here today. I challenge you that come in a wood cutting competition with me, and I'll beat you." And this guy goes, "Look, man, I called it off. I had my time. You go for it. Have your success life. I'm not interested." He shuts the door. And this guy comes again next day. He's like, "I'm the champion, and I challenge you. Come in the ground, and I'll beat you. I challenge you. Come in a wood cutting competition." And he goes, "I'm done. You can have all the success, but I'm not interested." So he shuts the door again. This guy keeps doing it, day in, day out, challenging him. He's like, "All right, let's do this." Finally, he gave up, and he's like, "All right, let's do this." All right. So this becomes the talk of the town, that this guy, he challenged this old guy, and they're having a competition. So a lot of people gathered, and this old guy and this young guy who's the current champion, they're having a competition, and people are gathered. People are like, "This old man got no chance. What is he thinking? Like, he can't win. Like, he's old. This guy's a young. You're gonna destroy him. There's no chance. There's no way he's gonna win." So the competition starts. Competition goes for 6 hours. So what happened is, this guy starts, the young guy just chopping the wood. This old guy, what he does, he chops the wood, and then every hour he goes into the jungle. He comes back after 10-15 minutes, start chopping the wood. Every hour he goes for 10-15 minutes, come back. Goes 10-15 minutes, come back. End of the day, 6 hours finished. They have chopped the wood. The judge comes in, and he counts the wood, he checks out what's going on, what's happening, who win, and he counts that. And when he announces the result, he says, the winner of this competition is, guess who?
Old man.
The old man. And everyone's like, woo, how can that be possible? There is no chance that can happen because he lost an hour. Because he was going for 15 minutes. The guy chopped wood for 6 hours, he lost, and he was just taking breaks. How can he win? That doesn't, it's not possible. And then the old man goes, hey, relax. He goes, it's not that when I was going to the